Hey everybody, this is Dallin with Dallin Parker Consulting, and in today's episode of Know Your Triggers, we are going to discuss the Teams trigger for when a new channel message is added. And in this particular use case, we're monitoring a channel, checking the posts, and when an item or a message is added with the word urgent, we're notifying someone. And this could just be somebody who's may not be fully involved in the project but needs to be informed, or just somebody who's not monitoring the post as frequently as the rest of the team. So in this case, we're pretending as though it's a manager that we're notifying. Another use case for this would be to create a channel for reporting. And when someone goes in and says, I need a report in the post, it would kick off this trigger. We monitor for the word report, and then we send them the information that they need automatically. This could query Power BI, generate a file of some type, and then send that to them. Again, in our case today, we're just monitoring the urgent status. So when we look at this trigger, it's asking for two parameters. We need our team site, and then we need the channel in that team site. My next step is, for this particular use case, is to get the team or get the channel details. And that's so that when I send the message, I can send the channel name and a link to the channel where the message is posted. Makes it easier for the person receiving the message to navigate back to the original location. In our condition, again, we're just monitoring for the word urgent. A good practice, good habit to get into is anytime you're checking a string to determine if it contains a particular word or particular key, you want to convert it to lowercase or to upper. It doesn't really matter which one you do, but I just always go to lower. And then that way I know for sure I'm catching the word that I'm looking for, where if I had just gone body content in this case, and I typed the word urgent all lowercase and the person typed it in all uppercase, it would be case sensitive and it would not catch that in our flow. So again, good practice, good habit to get into is to convert everything to lowercase when you're monitoring strings like this. And then the last step here, if it contains the word urgent, we're going to post a message using the flow bot, so it shows up as a workflow. And we're just saying, hey, boss, something urgent just came up in this particular channel. Here's the message that the person originally posted. If it doesn't contain the word urgent, we're not doing anything. So we'll go ahead and save this and test it with a recent trigger, because we here in our channel, let's go back to that, go to channels, and we can see that I just recently posted a new item. This is urgent. So we'll go ahead and just test it with that particular flow. All right. So, hey boss, something urgent just came up in this channel. Let's see what it looks like. We go to our workflows. There we go. And I click test a couple of times, but something urgent just came up in this channel. There's our message. This is an urgent item. If I wanted to go straight to that channel, there we go. I'm to my channel. I can see the post and then respond or reply here in this thread as needed, or take whatever other action. This is a very handy trigger, makes it great for monitoring things so that you're not having to check every single day or every single hour if something urgent just came up. It lets you know real quick. And you don't even have to post the message in a chat or channel here. It could, again, kick off any number of other flows, actions. In this case, we're just notifying someone. We could have kicked off an approval flow. We could have added any kind of documentation that we needed to. It's a very powerful flow that saves us the time of manually checking things on a regular basis. So hopefully this was helpful. If it was, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know what other videos you'd like to see moving forward.